Oh, ho, ho, welcome, 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 people. It is what? Week Fever 5 Flicker is in the building. Guess what, man? It is Heavy Talk. I am your boy, Dwayne, the Meat Doctor. You know who I am. Big Daddy himself. And this is Heavy Talk, the podcast, y'all. Man, I am so excited. Listen, we find nephew. How you doing, nephew?
What's up?
You in the
What's
nephew in the
good,
building,
BD?
y'all. I got a new acronym this week. I am BD.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know, he was something about a grown man, called another grown man Big Daddy. We worked it out. So nephew now calls me BD. He gave me some initials. But look, man, I'm so excited because we had week 5, right? And I told nephew, I think this is the breakout week. But I'm excited because I told y'all that we were gonna bring some heavy hitters to the Heavy Talk podcast. And I'm just gonna jump in it with 2 feet because I am very appreciative of him taking out time to be with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners from all over the world, we have none other in the building than the line dance king himself, Mr. Cupid in the building. We gonna
what up, man?
What up, man? What's going on with you, sir? You're in the
I'm
building.
good. I'm good, man. Got a week. Early in the week, I don't work as hard as the weekend, so I'm just recovering, from the weekend.
I seen you doing that thing 5 in the morning on TV show. I was like, okay, he up and moving at 5 in the morning, boy. Yeah, oh boy. Man. Yeah. So look, man. For our listeners, for people who don't know, we wanted to make this. This is one of our music special interviews where we're gonna go right into celebrating those who we fool with, who fool with us, who want to stop by. But for those who don't know, like, tell people who you are, introduce yourself to them as if they don't even know you, and like where this thing started at, man. Let's go all the way back.
Fix my chair here so I can get comfortable.
I ain't gonna lie, that was dope. You can't see this. That was dope.
So, man, Cupid, man, Lafayette, Louisiana, the line dance king. Been doing it a long time, man. 7-time platinum, Grammy nominated, Guinness World Record holder. And just a cool dude, I guess,
Well, now I can verify that. So when we talk about coolness, you know what I'm saying, like really down to earth, really, you know what I'm saying, with all those accolades, all those things going on. You never played superstar with me. How about that? So can't nobody come to me and be like, he Hollywood, he didn't see that. But let's go with the funniest story that we're gonna work it in. So here it is, full disclosure. Me and Cupid know some of the same people in this music thing, you know what I'm saying? Same arena. So, sometimes when you have people that's in the industry or you trying to get in touch with folks, it's kind of hard to tap your people and be like, hey man, I'd like to meet you. So Cupid happened to come to Birmingham for a show one day, and it was in the, I think it was at Legion Field in the park, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we was in the park. So y'all who know me, right? So I didn't work my way to the area I ain't supposed to be in. I ain't got no bags, no nothing. So I'm like, I got my sauce, my season. I'm trying to give it to my folks because he from Lafayette. I had talked to shout out to Mike, Mr. Mina from PNC. He had just did a show with Cupid. He like, Cupid's gonna be down there, man. Let him get your sauce, your season. So here's the funny story. I walk up to Cupid, introduce myself. He then begins to sing the lyrics to a song that I had in 1990.
That's great.
Like, this dude sung the entire verse of stuff I wanted people to forget about. I was like, oh, this is my homeboy for sure. So I ain't telling y'all the name of the song because y'all would go look it up. But from there, man, we like that.
Man, let them people know your song, man. Stop! Don't hide your song.
I'm not. This is about you, Cupid. All about you. So look, man. So from that time, man, and Birmingham is really, really. I think Birmingham is one of your favorite cities. What you think?
Facts, man. They line dance in Birmingham, bro.
Yeah, I know you said you put out a song. Tell us a story about the song you said you put out, and then you put out another song you brought to Birmingham because of the music. And the thing that you tell people on stage about the record industry, about the company, how they didn't think the song was all that. We want to give Birmingham the props for loving on you. So why don't you tell the people about that story?
Yeah, man, no doubt. So after Cupid Shuffle, the label wanted me to drop another line dance song. Now, this is back in 2007. and I brought them the Love Slide, and they were like, "Oh, we don't know if this is gonna work." Rah 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 rah. And I'm like, "Yo, like it's a hit," but the label wasn't behind it. So I personally took it to Birmingham, and Birmingham blew it up single handedly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so big ups to Birmingham. So y'all played a part in somebody's music career, whether you know it or not, that really, turned it over for him. He was already doing something, but y'all gave him motion and gave him traction. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I always tell that story. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to hold it up, not give people their props. I love that about you too, man. And anytime he come to Birmingham, he always gonna put me to work. So I always find something to do. You know what I'm saying? When I come to Birmingham. But man, just about the circus. I'm gonna get into some deeper stuff. But right now, what are you doing? What you got coming up? And then we're gonna talk about, the actual performance and circus and cities. What's your favorite city? Stuff like that. But right now, let's tell what you got going on.
So right now, man, I got a bunch of singles that's hot. Flex is still one of the hottest line dance songs in the world.
By the way,
Um,
my favorite.
I got
Oh,
another one
baby.
called Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Turn to your left.
Yeah, man. And then I got one called The Cookout that featuring Bun B and Paul Wall that I just released. And I performed that one the other day, and it's crazy. It's doing well
That's
for
right.
me, man. I released a single in the beginning of the year called Pop That Fan, and that one is doing well too. Um, it's funny because I dropped my song 2 days. I had never heard of Boots on the Ground, and I I dropped Pop That Fan, and then they were like, they got another fan song too. So I went online and looked, and like I dropped mine on my birthday, which is December 22nd. He dropped his December 20th. So
Yeah.
the fan movement is crazy.
And you say Pop That Fan. So when I heard Joe Pop That Fan, I went back to Bust Down.
That's
And I
my
heard Pop,
that's the
you know what I'm saying?
vibe.
But I think that's the Louisiana in us. You know what I'm saying? I like Pop that thing. And by the way, I've already told the Bust Down he's gonna be a visit one. We're gonna be doing interview. But Q, I had there you first, but yeah, that's my guy too. Old Bust
Man,
Down,
Buzz
man. But
Down is a legend to me, man. All the New Orleans artists is legends to me.
And so I thought about that when I heard the Pop the Fan, right? And then, like I said, you're doing the cookout. I want to go on record saying, with this before it gets super large, the best thing you can bring to the cookout is some seasoning and some sauce. So we gonna put something together, and we're gonna be passing out some real cookout stuff.
That should be your theme song for the sauce, bro.
Hey man, hey, I'm gonna get that in writing, so nobody come looking
I
for
ain't
me.
gonna charge you. I ain't gonna charge you no money.
I got you. Good. That's you said it now. I'll be in the studio tomorrow.
I'm telling you,
You better
yeah, you
ask
hear it
me about
live. You hearing it live right now.
You better ask somebody about me. I will go in the studio with a remake in a minute. I don't know if they
Yeah.
know Three Star Courage's best fish in town, but I got I got Fish Fry Friday remake, man. So it's all good. But look, man. So what's your favorite city, Q?
I got a bunch. Birmingham, Jackson, Mississippi, Houston, Texas, Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah, but
Like,
you got that, brother. Like where like you want to get there, like that one where they gonna just
no, I'm
show. You
these
know what
are
I'm saying?
these so look, these are cities where I don't gotta sing no words. Like
They you put it
like
on.
some
They sing.
like
He breaking up a little bit. Oh. One sec.
Yeah.
Having technical issues.
We're gonna get it straight. We're gonna get him back in the building, man. We're here talking to Cupid, the Line Dance King, on Heavy Talk, the podcast. And we talking about his favorite city, getting some things going.
You trying to get him down low now. You got to get him right now.
yeah, we good, we back.
Right,
yeah, we back. We back
We're
up in
talking
the
about
line.
that city, that CITY. So what's your
Yeah,
favorite?
man. So that's my four, man. That's the ones that
Man.
That make it do what it do, right?
Mm-hmm. My phone not trying to let you get jammed up.
Yeah, right.
Trying to get the skate.
Trying to, so we're gonna go to the next question since the phone trying to put us in the hole there, man. But also,
Y'all
man,
hear,
like you said,
I don't know. I don't know if y'all hear the thunder and the lightning, but the weather is terrible here. So it's all.
we're gonna tell our viewers that's what it is. We know what it is, but we're gonna hang in there. We're gonna make this interview work. So you told him something tonight. You said that was 2007 when that happened, right? So we're
Right.
talking about we almost 20 years strong, right? In this thing, man. How is it? You know, what is it? How does it look to you when you realize how much time has passed? And your status right now, aren't you independent at the moment?
Yes, I'm independent at the moment, man. Thing is not okay. Yes, I'm 100% independent right now, man, and I'm just doing my thing. Like I be forgetting the years, dog, because my music is so timeless. It don't really have like no age on it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
And
if you ask an 11-year-old right now what year Cupid Shuffle came out, they can't tell you.
but they just started dancing a couple of years ago at
Right.
a sock hopper. Yeah. I get it, man. I'm just, I'm always like you say, timeless music, good music. What about the cleanliness of it? Because we talk about a lot of heavy subjects on here, and one thing is sometimes you feel like you can't make it in certain arenas if you're not ratchet, if you're not, what I'm saying, filthy or vulgar. But your music don't have all that. Your music has none of that. It's just good, clean fun that you can drop at a picnic with grandma sitting there and still doing something. You know what I'm saying? Is that purposeful? Do you do that on purpose? Or how'd that come about?
So when I was coming up, man, my dad was in the ministry, man, preaching. So he didn't support no secular music at all at the house. Like, and but the deal we came up with, because I was so adamant about doing music, is as long as I didn't curse. So that's where that comes from. It's just, I'm fortunate enough to have both of my parents still here. And to this day, I just don't make that. And then two, it kills a lot of deals. Like I done did deal with Walmart, McDonald's. I done had like plush toy deals, cartoon deals, movie deals. So I ain't gotta go back and make no radio edits. My biggest checks come from Kids Bop because they do the Kids Bop Shuffle and they remake the song. So it's like, why even do that if I know it's gonna hurt the brand of the business? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I get that, and it's your brand, man. So big ups to you for sticking to it, because in this game, man, a lot of time people will make way or become somebody they're not just to try to make an extra dollar, or extra coin, or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
cuz
big
nah,
for staying
not,
who you are, man. This thing.
not on this end.
So So family, man, I know I was talking about the other day. I know you're a big family man. So how do you make the music and the family time work? And if you want to share, marital status, children, all that, you can. I don't know what side of private that is, but just how do you make that family time and music time and travel come together? Because the more you called on, the kind of more you have to be in so many places.
Well, man, there was a time in my life where the music was first, man, and now it's kind of like a low key second. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally. I could be a whole lot bigger as an artist, but like I haven't missed the graduation. I haven't missed a championship football game. I haven't missed, any of my wife's championship track meets when she coaching. So I get an opportunity to actually live regular life. And I tell people the most powerful thing in this world is to be able to regulate your time. So I don't have to go. I create my own schedule based on my time. But there's a lot of people who miss a lot of important events and they can't get it back because of chasing whatever you're chasing. And I respect that, because I did that one time, but now I'm at the age and at the situation where spending time and creating memories is just as important as making money.
Yeah, that's cool thing. So I know we know each other on a personal level, and I know you're a real dad's dad, man. So if you had an opportunity to mentor, to talk to somebody who is a dad, but in the music business, whatever, what what would be some, I guess, what I'm saying, some things that you would tell them to kind of not to guide them or just information to give them, because people are gonna choose to do what they want to do, right? But what would be something if you had somebody in front of you who's in the game, kind of hot, trying to get some things done, or was a family man? What would you tell them about, the structure of family?
Try to balance, and that's the hardest thing in the world. But try to balance because you know if you spend too much time working, your family or your friendships are gonna get depleted. If you spend too much time with the homies, your family or your work gonna get depleted. If you spend too much time at work, with the family, then you probably ain't gonna make that much bread. And your friend, you know what I'm saying, is a elite level of balance that you need because, bro, your family is important, especially if you're really in a good situation. So I've been married once before and then got remarried, and it was two different scenarios, but I learned a lot. So I just feel like, man, if you want to keep your family, man, you got to be able to balance, and it ain't no options other than that, dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, how many kids do you have? Speaking of your children,
I got three boys,
how many?
man.
Three boys. Ooh, three boys.
Yeah.
Teenage? Ain't them teenagers yet?
16, 12, and 10.
Okay, okay, okay. And
Yeah.
so how's that working for you?
Oh, they cool, man. My oldest, he play basketball, man. He keep me busy, man. We on these recruiting trips right now because he going into his senior year. Um, my middle one, he's a super athlete. He he's one of them kind that come around every generation. He just bigger, faster, stronger. Cause my wife is an All American hurdler for LSU. So
Okay.
she still owns the Louisiana records for the hurdles fastest time. She's elite, elite, elite. So that apple ain't fall far from the tree with the middle one. And then my little one, he just in la la land right now. He just be on the iPad and just I don't know. Who knows what's gonna go on with that
What
kid.
is all thing? He gonna be the one put it all together.
Who
Yeah, he put
knows,
it all.
man?
That's, and so let's talk, because like I said, the name of the podcast is Every Talk, One Thing You Become. But man, in a world that's structured right now, right, with such negativity on our younger men, right, especially younger black men. And I ain't been nothing but black all my life, so I don't know what nobody else world look like. How do you keep them structured and keep them out of the realm of what's all going on, of the full-fledged negativity that's embodied on them, to try to get them to be out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? What's your secret for that if you have one?
Since with my kids, bro, since young, I just keep it 100. Like I don't play that fantasy game. I keep it 100. And then two, I tell people all the time, you can tell a child to do a lot of different things, but you can show them better than you can tell them. So I just set the example by the way I move. You know what I'm saying? I just like if I just be great and I move correctly and I do my best, then hopefully, that rubs off on them. Eventually, when they become adults, they're gonna do what they want to do. But hopefully the conviction I put in them makes them hear my voice every time they go to make a stupid decision. Um,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't play the world's rules over here, cuz whatever the world say and whatever 2020 rules is say, that don't fly
Same,
over here,
same,
cuz.
same as I already understand. You know what I'm saying? We
I ain't
just
trying to
understand
hear
how to.
about your I ain't trying to hear about your emotions and how you feel and
I get it.
I might cry. Man, I don't care about none of that. We gonna grow up with real life because real life don't care about none of that either. So you can miss me
At
with the
all.
psychological YouTube parenting all you want.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, you got to realize that, you know, certain things work for certain people, but certain things you just got to be like, stand 10 toes down on it, and know what didn't kill you, know what made you strong, and know what the values were and what they are, and then give them the tools. Like I said, once they become grown, they're gonna make choices on their own, but they'll have the necessary tools to do. So I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
bring nephew in here, see if he got a question or two for you. Go ahead, nephew. What you got a name for Cupid?
I got a few. I'm not gonna lie. When we was on the music tip, and you was talking about like impacts and how timeless his music was, I can remember where I was when I heard the Cupid Shuffle. Not gonna lie. I had to be 7 or 8 at a summer camp. And I remember they was telling us to come back from inside because it was getting too hot. The boys didn't want to do it, but the girls are in there. So, you know what I mean? We had to find something to do. And they was like, why don't we have a little dance party? Yada, 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 because pizza coming. It's like, I ain't bet. They brought it in. They turned on the music. And then I saw everybody going over. And it was like, hey, let's see. Because they played the cha-cha slide. Right after the cha-cha slide was the Cupid Shuffle. I was like, wait a minute. I ain't bet.
You got the shoulders, though.
Right.
He went all here on the whole that so you see that down there? He went all that this side. Got it.
I remember that, man. And then from there, I remember that whole summer, you couldn't stop playing it. It was at cookouts, it was at family functions, it was at the reunions, it was at the school meets, it was during the school things, it was everywhere. And I was like, wait a minute. That was the only one that I could really get down. I couldn't even get the cha-cha slide down for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's cool. So Q, I got so we tell a story. Mine is so I do a lot of dancing for a big guy, whatever. But that flex just make me feel big and sexy, right?
Yeah, man.
Hey, that flex with that big sexy down, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to know too much when you put them fingers up, you just play. Hey.
All right, now you
talk
about
you got that step, boy. You know you in it then. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So those are good things. But you said you started when you young. So what or who influenced your style of music? What influenced you? What do you like to listen to? What motivates you or gets you in the right mood or whatever case may be?
Well, man, it's hard to make line dance music because the music I make, I put the dances with them. So it's like two things at one time. But I just try to like make my music based on what I see people doing at clubs and at parties and dancing and make it not too hard for them to pull off. And just keeping it like that, you know what I'm saying? But it all gotta have a good fun vibe. Like if you can't dance to it, if the beat don't make you just want to jump up and dance, then I never did I'm slacking on my job. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to have that vibe and that feel, man. And once we get to that part, then we can make everything else go.
Yeah. So and you said well Lafayette, which for most people who don't know is not too far from New Orleans. So when we get into the the big thing on the internet now is it Baton Rouge? Is Baton Rouge, Louisiana, New Orleans? It's New Orleans one. But on the music tip, man, New Orleans really has a stronger presence in the music industry than most people actually want to realize or say. We know about bounce and stuff like that, but it's the music heritage. It's the music city. So I'm not gonna throw you in the water on the hip hop side, but other than hip hop, what's your favorite music or favorite genre of music that you like to listen to when you're in New Orleans?
I mean,
Right.
I'm a fan of PNC, UNLV, Feel I Feel, Hot Boy Ronald, Jubilee,
I
Pimp Daddy, Miss T, Mia X.
got you.
Come on, man. Like I'm a bounce head, but I'm talking about the old bounce. So it ain't a song I don't know out of New Orleans.
That's true. And so those we're gonna have to discuss those since you brought them forward. But I was trying to get us to touch on like some of the other side that people don't really know about. They hear about the bounce, they hear about that's the old school bounce, then the Cash Money, the Lil Wayne's, the Juvenile Born Degree. I'm talking about like the Irma Thomases, the Fats Dominoes, the there's a family of the Neville brothers, people like that who are in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Who you see around New Orleans, they got a chance to see them. Guitar Slims. My uncle was Guitar Lightning. People who really got into those small quaint little bars, and I'm talking about can stroke a guitar, you know what I'm saying, with the best of the best of them, you know what I'm saying? Can sing with the best of the best of them. And I know you're a big fan of Zydeco too.
That what I'm about to say. Like, I listened when I was coming up. I listened to bounce. I listened to screw music back in the day from the boys in Houston because they used to come to Lafayette and they was like rock stars in Lafayette. And Zydeco music.
Okay.
That's all I listened to when I was coming up. So think about all of them things put together is my
And that would
style
be
of music.
got you. Got you. And you know what? And guess what song I can hear all that in? Pop That Fan. That I could see me playing a awards board with a spoon, you know what I'm saying? With a nice trigger man behind me and popping that fan.
Yeah,
I could
man.
see all three of those in that song. And believe it or not, I was like, I think when you performed it the other day, it might have been my second or third time hearing it. But me actually being there and hearing it live, it really it jumped out to me. You know, because
Thank
I've
you,
been a
man.
music guy and in this music thing for I tell my age sometimes, but it's been a nice hot minute. You feel me? I recorded
Hmm.
my first song in high school, and that was 1986. So I've been around music since for that long. You dig? And
Yeah.
so definitely a lot of those people who you mentioned familiar with, and that's gonna get a few of them. I talked to Lil Slim. We're gonna get him on the interview, and yeah. So I'm
Come on,
looking
little
forward.
slim. Come on, man. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna make you sing my song, so I'm not. We're not gonna go there. So as we go around, do you have a tour that's out right now? Are you touring?
I wouldn't call it a tour, man. I just be doing shows when they call me, bro. I know I'm gonna be in Baytown, Texas this weekend, and then I jump back in off the porch, man. Like if you go to Bands in Town, it's a site called Bands in Town, and type in Cupid, you can see all my tour dates. But I just do them as they come, bro. Like the last tour I did was overseas last year around the same time, well around September last year. And I did the Middle East, Dubai, Africa. I had 12 dates
Hey,
overseas.
you ain't gonna just skip that miles
Yeah,
now.
yeah, he
You
just said
ain't
that on
gonna
the whim. Like,
yeah.
wait a minute.
Nah, you know I was overseas. Out here,
Dubai.
I can't get up over the lake. You know I'm overseas. So tell us, around sit down about. How was that experience, man? And what was your favorite city over there? Like what was that like?
My favorite city was Bahrain, which is it's pronounced Baharan, and because man, that's where the Garden of Eden was. So there's this thing called the Tree of Life out there, and it's a tree that grows in the desert. Nobody know how the tree grew. No scientists can figure it out. We actually went visited, and had a chance to take a picture, and it was like that's actually where the Garden of Eden was, man. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All you gonna see is 22 and 25 karat gold. You ain't gonna see 14. They don't do that out there. Um, I'm talking about the food is so clean. The people are nice as heck. Um, just beautiful, man. I seen a wild camel. Like how you see a dog that just be
Yeah,
walking in the street. I seen a wild camel, just random, just walking. Pull up.
walk with a big sack, just
I got
walking
I got
around.
it. I got it all on I documented the whole thing, man. But nah, that was a beautiful experience. We went to Djibouti, Africa. That was a humbling experience, bro, because it's like on the horn of Africa and it's not one of the more well-built places. So it was wild. Like it was wild. But
You got
you
people
know,
shuffling in the dust. They just out there in the dust, kicking up dust, doing the
hey
shuffle.
man, that music's so universal, bro. They just know the
I,
directions to
hey,
go.
they know they left from their right. You took them there.
They
See, that's
know
what I'm talking
that.
about. When that music when it can cross generations, when it can cross, you know what I'm saying, social, economic,
Cultures.
cultures. You got something on your hands, bro. You got something on your hands, and I know you already know that it's a blessing. I know you know where it come from. I know you're spiritually grounded, so you understand. I know all that because for people that don't know, you're a real humble cat, man. It's like one of the most humblest people that I've had an opportunity to run into. And like I'm not just saying because you're on the show, but I tell other people about him. Like this guy, man, has never played Hollywood with me. There's people that I've worked for in the industry. You know my background, and I've worked for people in the industry who won't even speak, who won't give me time of day. I could be in the same area. They'll look in the face and be like, and walk past you. You know what I'm saying? But it just it never happened with you and I appreciate that. And that's why I want the world to know, for those who don't know, your music, for them to go look it up. Tell them how to find you, man, and how to get on all your shows, socials and everything.
I'm always on Instagram, official new Cupid. I'm always on this thing right here. Official new Cupid on Instagram. Um, that's why I built my fan base. That's why I built my friends. That's why I built a lot of my empires, because people can message me direct. And I think people feel so special when they see a DM from me, or when I like a picture and then they comment and I comment back. Sometimes if I got time that day and you say something slick, I'm gonna say something slick back.
If you
I'm
got
gonna
time, right?
embarrass you. And you better
Time.
make sure your profile picture not ugly. And you better make sure I can't get into your page, because I'm gonna find your daughter, I'm gonna find your kids, I'm gonna find your wife, and I'm gonna
Well,
go
that's that
in.
real Louisiana coming out too. People
Just so
don't know
you
that
know,
about us.
no,
They don't
because
know
sometimes
about us Louisiana
because
boys.
because
We
sometimes they
down for
come,
real.
bro, sometimes they come on your page with some real disrespectful stuff. So I'm gonna go investigate, and I'm gonna say something back and mess your day up. So,
Boy,
but
Cupid,
that's hey, but that's rare. That's rare. That's
But
rare.
it's in you. Because I got, my children call me Petty King, right? So I earned the title for a reason. You feel me?
That's
I
right.
try not to use it, but I think that's a part of what's in us, Louisiana boy. We don't mess with folks, but don't come for us.
Don't come for me,
Like,
man.
don't come for us.
I'm gonna find your kid picture and find out he don't start on the basketball team. He sit the bench, and I'm gonna go in. I don't care. I don't care. Don't play with me. I'm not that
Oh,
one. Your
all
wife,
right, so
you say something about me and your wife. Her hair ain't fixed that day. I'm screenshotting it and I'm putting it in. I'm gonna rate this hairstyle from 1 to 10, and I'm gonna let them chew you up.
Right on the story. You're gonna get Instagram followers in it too.
I'm gonna put a
Y'all
poll.
do a poll.
Do you like this hairstyle or do you not?
bruh, stop it.
80% said no.
But check this out, man. So when it comes to things of that nature, when you be on your, I know you be like this dude again. Cause I be sending you all the video. I'll be like, look, you might get shouted out. Take this video. I'm taking this video. I'm sending it straight to him. He be like, whatever. I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna let you know I got a plug. But I try to send you as many videos, as many people doing stuff to give you know what I'm saying, content for it. And just when you have that small piece of control of your stuff still, because a lot of people think that when it comes to stuff like that, most people have a team of folks doing it. Most people don't see it themselves and not involved in it. And sometimes you do. I do mine just because, like you said, you want to have a hands-on, want to have a real reaction. You want to, let people know that you really still involved with the folks that help make you there. So big ups to you and staying grounded and locked in with your folks. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the secret. That's the secret. And I think even my record companies that I deal with, because I do little partnership one-off deals with them, it's like, how do these people know this dance? It never played on the radio at all. We have no idea. What are you doing to get these songs out here without coming and deal with us? And I just be like, if I tell you, I gotta kill you. Like, it's it is
Like
it, but
baked bean, dude. Like the Bush baked bean, dude. Yeah, I can
but
tell
the,
you, but I
but
got
the
to.
but the formula truly is just being connected with the people. I don't have no middleman. I could drop a line dance in 10 minutes and put it on the internet and reach 500,000 people.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's real big up. So now that we're talking about that, we got a few more minutes with you, man. But let me ask you this. So like I said, this Happy Talking podcast brought to you by Big Daddy Shake and Rub. You know what I'm saying? Oh, show you some love. And also Big Daddy barbecue flavored cooking sauce. You know what it is, man. Sauce like being a boss. But check this out. So when you talk about being independent, when you talk about being in the music business, when you talk about the things that are going on right now, especially with the streaming and things that we was having this conversation about micro pennies. Like people want to take your stuff, stream it, and then pay you not even a penny now, but part of a penny. What's your true thought on that, or Should it be the ground floor, then people back all the way out of it? Or what do you think about this new digital age of music and payment?
It completely sucks. It completely sucks. I mean, it's nothing about it positive that I can say. But you know, they say the dinosaurs died because they didn't evolve. You know what I mean? So if you
Yeah.
can't evolve with the times, then that's when you start seeing artists disappearing and artists like quitting the craft. You just gotta adjust to it. So I figure if streaming is the thing, then let's go ahead and run the streams up. Hopefully it changes because I'm not powerful enough to dictate how much I get paid unless I sell a CD. But trust and
Exactly.
believe, I sell jump drives at my show, and it got all the songs plus the videos plus all kind of other stuff, and people buy it like yo, like, because it's a jump drive. There's ways to get around it, man.
And that makes it digital, right? So
Yeah,
it's
like
not yeah, got it.
I could take a jump drive and put all the songs, all the music videos, and instructional videos to how to do all the dances on one jump for $10.
Yeah, and it's personal. Because you can put a personal little tag to it, things of that nature, and they can have it. And now they can play it on their TV, they can play it in their cars. They can, yeah, I get that. And see, that's what I'm talking about. So you have to be able to do what we talk about a lot of times is pivot. You have to be able to pivot. You have to be able to make that thing work on your behalf. You can't just sit around and whine about it. But we were just saying how, when nobody knew much about it, it was okay. But the minute they found out about it, they found a way to manipulate it, take it from you, and pay you as least amount as possible because it's what they do.
That's what they do, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be slicker than that, man. Nowadays, they with the internet, it's kind of like the Wild Wild West. So I could wake up in the morning and have a viral hit. I had so many record companies approach me about Flex that it's crazy. But I just understand the game. I've been around since Cupid Shuffle. I've been around since nephew was 8, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, he just blew me with that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, nephew. Hey,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
gonna go 27.
I get that. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. Other than my verse, what's your favorite bounce verse?
That's crazy. That's
Um, so it's real gangster. It's real
All right,
gangster.
let's make it happen. We on
Started
we
hit
on the internet.
Started
Nah,
hitting
he got
hustles when I was just little. Then I grabbed me a Mac, got me my first piece of steel. Kill 'em, on that my witness. A young juvenile growing up, giving business. Chilling on the set, I see a big dealer. And I got it in my hand saying, kid, come on, man. That rat-tat-tat, that trigger. Pad that nine to the third. Got to be realer. Got it going on. Before I hit a hustle, hit that hair on. Come on, man.
I know that song, sir. I
Come
think
on,
I
man.
know
That's
that song.
feel I feel, baby. Feel I feel,
Yeah,
man.
feel like back. He's reinvented himself and introducing his music to this generation. I think Eli performed somewhere in the world like a couple of months ago. I seen
I
him on
got
the fly.
I got a bunch
I
of them,
said,
dog. I got a bunch of them, dog. I can
I,
recite to you every No Limit verse
That's crazy.
possibly ever.
wow,
Every
that's
single
deep.
one?
That's
That's crazy.
That's great.
Not
But
well,
I mean,
well. I like it's all apart. Like I had every No Limit thing that was ever created, from Bout It to Cain and Abel to Mia. I mean to C to Silk to Mystical. I'm a hot that Cutlass Monte Carlos and Regals, man. Little baby color young with the compressor, 20-inch Ellen does on the what? Come on,
yeah,
man. I knew Wayne. I was jamming Wayne before Wayne was Wayne, man. Like baby Wayne.
Oh, dude.
yeah, Lil, when he was Lil Wayne for real Wayne. Yeah,
Look,
I get it.
That's the
my
one I
favorite
grew up on.
my favorite New Orleans song. My favorite New Orleans song is
Uh huh.
with that on. I'ma roll with him. Mama don't pray for me. I don't back down for no man. That old juvenile soldier rag, man. With that on, I'ma roll, man. I'm there, bro. I'm there.
Well, I'm so old school though. I go all the way back. I'm on that 3-9 pods. I talked to Dart before. I'm on that 3-9 pods that Soldier Slim when he was in the basement with KLC. Matter of fact, we're gonna have KL on in the next couple of weeks, man. He's by the
Okay.
pound. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna give up props to the music and the music that makers that put this thing together. But definitely, man, we definitely appreciate you stopping by. We definitely appreciate you giving us some of your time and hanging out with us. We definitely about to make that cookout the music to this barbecue and shake and rub. And we're gonna have to come to some concerts and pass it out. You know what though? I forgot. I'm the CEO. I'm gonna call you offline. We're gonna get some. He's gonna have his own sauce and seasoning for the cookout. That's redundant. I said that online. I'm going public with it. We're gonna have Cupid with his own sauce and seasoning for the cookout. That's what's gonna be at the merch table. How about
I'm
that,
ready.
partner?
I'm ready, dog.
That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
We're gonna get the song and get your graphic artist to put you something together, and I'm gonna tell you the dimensions for your sauce and seasoning. So we good. Oh, I got you. And so we got to do that, and we put that together. But anything you want to get with the folks, man, I know you gave us some time because you got to get out of here. So we want to get you back to where you need to go to. Anything you want to leave us with, man?
Y'all just keep dancing, man. Keep supporting the music, man. And just, anytime you hear about line dance, just reference me, man, the line dance king. I appreciate that.
And one more time, give us that name, the official Cupid Shuffle, right?
Official New Cupid on all social media platforms.
Official New Cupid. Y'all heard it here first, man. That's my little cousin, man. I love him. Anything he need me for, he know he got me. And y'all, listen, go learn to cook out because it's gonna be the next big thing, man. And
Thanks.
love you, bro. Appreciate
you too, man. Appreciate you, my
Really,
dog.
Just hit me up because I'm riding.
Already
know it. All right. Appreciate you.
All right, man. All right, now.
All right. See you later.
All right,
appreciate you.
Show dog.
All right. So listen, man. Y'all see what it is. It is Heavy Talk, the podcast. Brought to you by we have none other than our own, one of my favorite guys, man, Cupid, the line dance king. We're in the building with us, but we're gonna go ahead and knock out the rest of the information that we got for you. And then we're gonna get out of here, man. Week 5 has been real special. But we gotta get some world news. Have you?
Yeah.
Look at California.
Oh my God.
Oh. Look at California. Listen, man. Bro, listen. When you have somebody who want to do something peaceful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Folks say we having a peaceful protest. Let us just do what we have the constitutional right to do, right? Is to have a peaceful protest. Oh yeah, they might have stopped a little traffic on the interstate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Held up a little traffic. They weren't really trying to get down, right? They just want to get voice heard. But then the man of the hour, the orange man himself.
The orange man
himself, the tangerine dream. The wannabe king. You know him as what? President Donald Trump. He said, you know what? I'm going to do one better than that. I'm going to study in the military. For what, bro? For what? Now you can cause all kind of problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the governor of California said the best. He wants to show a civil war in the streets of America and to make himself, you know what I'm saying, look big or to feed his ego. Because other things that are going on there now are not even necessary. Didn't have to be. Because, my fear is that somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to have to get hurt. Physically, right?
Yeah.
Or injured because neither party is backing down now. He sent in the military. Police aren't backing down. And these people who want to protest and get their voice out, they're not backing down. I think I've seen rocks being thrown. There's a $50,000 reward for the guy who stand on the side of the road throwing boulders at the FBI vehicles while they were passing through. Those cars that drive themselves, they're burning them up. They set them on fire.
Teslas.
So it's a lot going on. We have to be in prayer for, the world at large, but definitely California, because California has always been that state. Like
to get it popping.
they be like, they always been that, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't about backing down. Like it's always, if it's gonna start
And crazy enough,
rides, if it's gonna be a ride, California gonna kick it off.
crazy enough, all across the state. That's the wild part. Because I got family out there in San Diego. Feel me? That's near Oakland. They get that, of course, it's Oakland. Everybody know that. But then you go to LA, shoot parts of Sacramento, be crazy. Man, people be playing with the West this year. I don't know why. I don't know why folks want to play with the West.
And the sad part is that the man who's in charge has no respect for people. He has no care for the lost life. All he want to do is show himself powerful, and at the demise or the death of anybody, and that's it's shameful, it's hurtful, and it's deplorable.
And just think of this, y'all months removed from them crazy fires that he tried to make a political scene in. Like what? It's too much going on still that they got to recover from than to be worried about you going after protests that they had a right to do. That's they American right, quote unquote. We want to be patriotic and stuff. That's the American right to do. That's the Constitution.
And he's showing you that he cares nothing about Constitution. He wants to write his own rules. He's playing his own game by his own, you know what I'm saying, set of rules. And we just want to send prayer shouts out to those that are affected, those in California, those who are connected to those in California, because it's California now.
Mm-hmm.
It can be Birmingham.
Yeah.
It can be New Orleans. It can be wherever he feel like he wants to make a mark, because he's not even waiting for the proper chain of command.
Yeah, due process no matter.
No. But even the chain of command, you don't call out the National Guard unless requested upon. He ain't waiting for the request. He just sent it. So the governor of California and the mayor of Los Angeles, like, what they doing here? And they're like, well, our boss sent us. So they have to do.
They got, that's the other part. They got to do this. Yeah. It ain't no telling the government no, especially not when you didn't already give your life to the gov.
Yeah,
that's your duty.
And even when you, I think, even some of them know that it's the wrong thing within their hearts, but they've committed themselves to following, and because they've given themselves to following chain of command and following orders, they have to do what they're ordered to do, you know. And so it's gonna be a hot mess. I hope that it's over soon.
Yeah.
I hope that it's you know what I'm saying. Anyway, but I guess we'll deal with sports top. 1-1 having fun. OKC showed up this week.
They did. They
finally showed up.
They finally did.
Let me ask you this, W. That face that SGA gave walking away after that shot. Did you see that face?
I did.
His face across the bench. I like that polar coming, like he did that.
That was the most. That was the cat. That was Carl Anthony Towns face right there. I ain't gonna lie. That was Carl Anthony Towns.
Like telling them, well, yeah, we play with y'all other night, but we here. I mean, that face said we was playing on that, but we here. So I think it's gonna be a very interesting series now. I think if the Pacers had won and was up 2-0, it would have went out in 5. Now, you smell it? I'm smelling a 7.
You smelling a 7?
I'm smelling a 7.
What? You smelling a 7?
I think it's going 7.
I don't know.
I was down for 5 if they had jumped on them to it, but I'm smelling 7.
And where the series at right now? It's all tied. Yeah. I don't know about a 7. I don't know about a 7. I think.
So what you think? 6?
I think it's a gentleman's sweep. If OKC continues to play, I need to see. This is what I say. I need to see how they answer back, because now they're going to be in Indiana. Because we said it the last time we talked about Indiana. If Halliburton don't want to be still looked as overrated and want to solidify, he has to do it now. This is the perfect time. And what perfect game than when you answer the dude back to give you the sassy face?
So he gave one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that thing? And the cameraman, listen.
Now you know
internet is
NBA like
undefeated.
he listening to Drake now.
The internet is undefeated. But the cameraman, I don't care where you at,
He gonna catch
what the cameraman is undefeated, brother.
He gonna
I know
catch
he gonna boy, them cameraman, boy, they get paid big bucks for a reason. I was talking about they get all and the dude whoever in the board, he called on go 2, go 4, go 6. Got him. Yeah, that's it for me. But that's y'all need to watch NBA Finals. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
If you get in, so I'm all for that. Because right around the corner we gonna have baseball gonna be coming up.
It is baseball season.
I'm saying like it's gonna be October soon.
Who you is in baseball?
My younger years, I was a Dodger guy. I went to school in LA.
Okay.
Really was a Dodger guy. I was really proud of them when they won the World Series a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm. You in the blue.
Yeah.
Dodger blue.
Dodger blue. I'm a Dodger guy. I kind of metamorphosed into a. I like the Yankees because of Jay-Z. Yankee hat, right?
Yankees.
That's what my. I like that. Okay, that was but in all true honesty, my diehard forever and ever in a day is the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Pirates. Okay.
Always wanted to be.
Okay.
Always.
I don't hear too many folks talk about the Pirates like that no more.
I seen the dude the other day. The Pirates have a new hat. It's black with a white P.
Yeah,
I said, the pirate hat.
That crap out.
You know, I said, I think the Bobby one of them because I remember it was always yellow and black, all yellow with black P. Or now I remember the pinstripe. You remember the pinstripe Pirates? Yeah, pinstripe with Pirates too.
I do remember those. Those. That's clean too.
I've been around that long, Yeah. So I'm on them Pirates. You know, I know they haven't been in a major. Really league anything in some years.
Mine ain't really either.
Who's yours?
Oh shit. Chicago everything. White Sox, baby. White Sox, baby.
Yeah. Put on some socks, baby. I'm gonna give you that, buddy. I'll be in Chi-Town soon, so I'll make sure I pick you up some gear or something.
Please.
I might get you stuff. I'll pick it up. I'll be in there. Be in the Chi soon. But so we've done that. So let's go back to when we closed out. Music.
Okay.
BET Awards.
BET.
Okay, so Snoop got an Icon Award.
Well deserved.
Well
deserved. Maybe past due, but well deserved.
But you're gonna have to go watch it because he made a heck of a speech. Jamie Foxx did his thing. Glorilla. Big Glow, GLO, Big Glow, and Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole, she's stepping out of a Victoria's Secrets model. She had on big white wings, a gold bathing suit.
The yams was yamming.
And slid off the top of a piano. I was like, okay, Keisha, so you trying to get back in the game. And then, man, you got to go watch it, right? Kirk turned up that night. Kirk, listen, man. Kirk said, if you think God's music went too far, Kirk turned up in itty bitty suit. Kevin showed me a little taller than him, too. Kevin did his thing. But,
Kevin taller than Kirk. Wow.
No, I'm sorry. Kirk was showing him he taller than Kevin. He might be taller. One of them did the little thing. I think Kirk did to Kevin. He was taller than Kevin. But the funny part was, at the end of the song, right? When he so Kirk said, "It ain't over. It ain't over." So he went, "It ain't over. It ain't over." Got the drum going. And he walked in the back, and then he did something like this. All the singles were slain in the spirit. He dropped the mic. Kirk went hard last night.
So he shut it down. Kirk shut it down.
Dropped the mic and slayed all the singles in the spirit. It's all laid on the floor like little bodies. Kevin come out walking over them. Y'all gotta go see it, right? BG. So man, look, this is Heavy Talk Podcast. Thank you all for joining. Please like, share, subscribe. Hey, look out for the cookout, sauce and seasoning. You feel what I'm saying? Cupid with his lion dance and his new merch coming from Big Daddy Sauce LLC, soon to be. And guess what, man? It's been another wonderful week on the podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please share, please like, please subscribe. Don't be a hater all your life. And it's your boy, Dwayne, to meet Dr. Big Daddy himself, and my boy nephew. Yeah, nephew bumped this week. You got the show. Chest out. We've been working out on the basketball court, y'all. He said Chicago, everything.
Yeah, shot time.
So until we meet again, Lord say, and the creek don't ride. We'll be back at it, man, for another week of Heavy Talk Podcast. We out.